Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon 15558. It's the Tier 10 French SPG. It's located on North Spawn of Murovanka, and this one is under the command of D-Tronics UK. Now it's a ranked battle, or Tier 10, and you can see alongside him there was a Conqueror gun carriage. Now the Bat Chat 15558, it's got a 155mm gun, which is with an autoloader, 3-shot magazine. It's capable of 750 alpha penetrating 48mm of armour, but it does take 49 seconds to load 3 shots, and then you've got 10 seconds between each round. And well, D-Tronics is actually headed for a fairly well-known Arty firing position, which is these set of bushes on the south side. I've seen many a player actually aim for these bushes because they know that somebody sits here. Always like to advise people, don't go there. That's where everyone goes. Well, 2 targets turned up straight away, and he's fired his first round in, and he hits both of them. The IS-7 took the brunt of it with 218. The other one got 32. An E-100's going into the gap. He fires his next round in. It hits the E-100 ahead of him. So it was an unlucky shot for the E-100, who's burnt his first aid kit, and the last round is out and hits the E-100 again, and you can't get rid of that stun now because he's burned his first aid kit. So we're picking up stun assist. Now the Bat Chat 15558 was actually based on the M47 pattern, and they were going to build it, but they changed their mind instead, and the French actually were using the AMX-13F3 long up to the point at which they considered swapping it for the Bat Chat, but the project was cancelled. It was quite a good idea if you think about it, because it had a rotating turret, which means it could fire in any direction. The vehicle it could be set up to shoot from a fixed position. Oh, round out the IS-7, good hit on the side, 286. And it looks like the enemy's being boxed into the southwest corner of the map. That's a bit of a mistake by them. If they've left the Magic Forest open, and they've only lost an E-100 so far. There he is, that wreck. So it's tactically they've accidentally left that side, or let the door open. It's almost like they're trying to carry out a sucker punch and allow our guys to get drawn in. Well, D-Tronics is going for the IS-7 again, rounds out, and a hit on his rear for 188. And of course he can't get rid of the stun. Oh yes, we did get counter-batteried, and I did warn, I did say, don't park in that bush. That bush is a dangerous bush. Park elsewhere. There are other bushes around here. You could go to that bush over there. There's that one with the fir tree. That one's quite good. You could park in the open, that's possible. The enemy wouldn't expect to see you in the open, but the best thing to do is actually just keep moving. He's right up against the edge of the map here at the back, and he's almost loaded. Going for the IS-7 is his first target. Rounds out, and a nice 124 off the first one. He's gonna go for the Type 5 rather, and he gets a hit, but it's only 86 hit points. He's got 1 shell left. I think he's going to try and hit both together, and doesn't hit either of them. I think the shell exploded on the ridgeline above them. And what he's doing now is he's just moving back a little to relocate to avoid counter battery, just in case the T-92 is still watching. Now, having a rotating Arty like this was a good concept, but of course it's not the directions that the Americans went. Of course they went to the Paladin, the 109, which well, it's basically an Arty firing straight forward. The driver would fix the thing in the ground, or rather they put the thing into a position so that they could fire from one fixed position, and it became a lot easier if you could have that sort of Arty. It's fired at the IS-7. Oh, now how much damage did he do? I suspect he did get something out of that. He's got one more round. Rounds out the IS-7. Oh, I thought that might be a kill shot, but it's a low roll. Well, you've got to remember that when you fire this thing, 750 split by 2 if you don't penetrate the target to 350, and obviously then roll for the actual value, and of course that's going to be a low roll, 211. Well, we can see the enemy Type 5 Heavy's gone down. That 705 is using that wreck for cover. If we can make him move, that will be lovely. That will help our guys who are still trying to move in that way. I think our 705A is having a lot of trouble, but we're almost ready to shoot. Rounds out straight away. He gets 247 hit points off that one. Just waiting for the next round. Rounds out straight away. And only 16 hit points that time. But he is being stunned all this time, and that makes a huge difference. He's pushing the wreck. Rounds out. Direct hit. No idea how much damage that one did. But he did get a kill. He killed the IS-7 immediately after that shot. Or rather, no, he didn't get the kill actually. He actually killed our 705A. The IS-7 was killed by the Chieftain. So we're one tank down on the enemy at the moment. And it now looks like the enemy's tactics were correct. They've effectively allowed our team to try and force the enemy into that corner so they could defend in strength. And it appears to have worked. And they're now breaking out by coming north. The Jaegeru is headed this way. And I have the feeling that D-Tronics has realised that, and he's now trying to relocate to get over to the east side of the battlefield and shoot from the water side. It is actually one of the quicker Artys in the game. The Bat Chat 155-58. Alongside the Lorraine 155-51. And this is quite a smart move to get close to the water, because it's fairly hard for the enemy to work out where you are. Because if you need to, you can just drive south from this position. Okay, he's loaded. He's ready to go. All he needs to do is dial in on the enemy tanks. Okay, he's looking for his first target. D-Tronics needs to learn to use that control. Hold down the control key, move your cursor over the minimap to the spot you want to look at, and click the right hand mouse key, and it will take you to that view straight away. You won't have to scroll out your mouse over that long distance. Well, he's aiming for the gap where that 705 was last seen, and oh dear, here comes the Progetto. And he's just killed the Conqueror gun carriage. Well, we've got 3 shells for you, Mr. Progetto. Rounds out, first shot. He's going to know where we are now, though. He'll know that we're somewhere on the A line. And we don't know where the rest of him, where he's gone now, but we can put shells on this IS-7. Rounds out. Well, all it did was stun. We can see the 705A Need to get that shell on him as quickly as possible so we can get on the move and head south. Well, he's elected not to shoot, just to drive. And that's probably the smart move because the Progetto is probably on his way over right now. Thinking, yep, I'm going to get a Pascucci's today. Well, not if we can help it. He should have opted straight to reload though. Because that would have given him 3 shells when he got to the end of his drive. I think the reason he hasn't done that is because the shell he's got in the breach at the moment is a standard shell and the only ammo he's got left is premium. So if he wants to go and do a full reload, it would be a full reload of premium shells and that would be expensive. Okay, he's taking up position amongst his teammates, and there's that Progetto to the north searching for him, and it's about to get hit by a shell. Where are you? Somewhere in there. There he is. Line him up. Bit late, but it's still some damage, and the Progetto now knows that you're not where you're supposed to be. You're actually in the south, and now he's in full reload, so he might as well head south. But instead, what he's going to do is he's going to get amongst his teammates so that Progetto can't creep up on him without getting hit. Oh dear, they're really down on the enemy now. There's still 8 enemy tanks out there. This is going to be a very tough one to win. Oh, I can hear some damage going on. There's the Jaegeru. He's in the cap. Ah, I think that was the Gorilla 15. Yep. T-57 Heavy's going to investigate the Progetto, I think. And we're trying to get a shot on the 705A. Ah, now that's the reason we didn't have the rescue on, because he was too low down for him to get a shot. Fires one into the side of the S705A. Can he get another one in before he fixes his tracks? Well, it doesn't need to, because the Gorilla 15 gets a shot and the Progetto is behind us. And it's at times like these when having a turret actually does really help, because you can shotgun the enemy and then get another shotgun in 10 seconds later. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. Oh, no, we lost the Gorilla 15. Progetto got him. I'd stick with the T-57 Heavy. Oh, he's behind you! It's the Striv. Trying to bring the gun to bear. Takes a round from the Striv 103B, but fires one back. And, oh, gets hit by 2 at once. Double tapped. The IS-7 and the Striv 103B. So it's now just the T-57 Heavy who disposes of the IS-7. He's been ammo racked though. And, well, he's not going to last very long. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And, well, yes, it was a defeat for D-Tronics UK in the Bat Châtillon 155-58, but his win rate for that game was 2,185, which is still very good. Let's have a look at team score. Well, you can see there that he got the second highest damage on his own team. The highest damage in the game goes to the Gorilla 15, who got 6,353 hit points of damage. That guy was very busy indeed. The next highest score after that is the Striv 103B, 3,737 hit points. Then the IS-7 3643, and well, unfortunately, we can see that D-Tronics 3,126. He's a little further down the table. There's 4 in the enemy team, 1 in his own team ahead of him, so he was actually 6th when it came to damage. But when it came to kills, unfortunately, he didn't get any kills at all during that game. He did do a lot of damage, though. That's beside the point. The Gorilla 15 got 3, the T57 Heavy got 3, and the Jaegeru got 3. And when it came to base XP, well, it's the Striv 103B, 1,150 base XP for him, 1,022 for the other Striv 103B, and the Progetto managed 991. D-Tronics managed 571, but he was second highest on his team. Let's have a look at detail. 20 shots fired, 12 direct hits, 0 penetration, 21 splash. Damage of 3,126 hit points, of which 2,572 were up more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits. Both were penetrations, I'm afraid, and he also received 1 hit by way of splash damage and spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed, did 3,487 hit points of stun assist off 21 stuns, and earned 65,762 credits for the game. And after ammunition reload and repair, he actually took away only 2,875 credits. He received 5 bonds for the battle and 856 base XP, or no, it's not base, that's base. 856 XP and no multipliers, so that's all he took away. Yeah, okay, it was still a loss, but he still, well, he tried. I think he probably won't go to that bush again in that set of trees, because it is a very well-known spot. I think virtually all of us know that spot now, and so best to stay away from that one if you can. But just generally driving around can confuse the hell out of the enemy, because if they can't see which direction the shells are coming from, it does make them a bit worried. And with the long reloads of the Bat Chat 155-58, you've got plenty of opportunity to actually drive from one side of the map to the other side and shoot at them from 2 different angles, which really confuses them. So yeah, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button, the little bell, and thank you for watching.